Welcome to Experiencing Oman. I'm back again. It seems the pandemic is finally over. Yay! At last, we can visit some more places in Oman, which was the sole reason why I started this channel in the first place. Because Oman is not a very well-known tourist spot in most of the parts of the world, so I would like to make it one. I hope I'm doing a good job. Anyways, so back to our trip today. Today we are headed towards something a little scary. Yes, you heard me right there. We will be visiting a haunted fort near Nizwa, which is 2 hours drive from Muscat, and it is called the Bahla Fort. The Bahla Fort is located in the Bahla Oasis region of the central Muscat or central Oman, the Dakhlia province. This place is owned by the prosperous Banu Niban tribes, and these tribes are followers of the Ibadism branch of Islam. The Ibadism branch of Islam is mostly derived from or influenced from Africa. So here we are at the Bahla Fort. It is an outstanding fortified settlement in the center of an oasis, which is displaying the medieval Islamic period. The oasis is guarded by a 13-kilometer long extensive wall, which we saw while we were on our way towards this place, called the Sur, and it is made of mud, bricks and grasses. The fortified palace or fortress can be seen majestically standing here. So here we are entering the fort. There is an entry fee into the fort, which is very less comparison to the size and magnitude of this fort. Well, the most important part of this fort is that it is divided into 3 parts. The citadel, which we saw while we were entering it, this open space or say entrance hall, which is called the Sabah, and you have the Beit al-Hadith. This fort was discovered in a dilapidated conditions due to decay and heavy rainfall over a few years, and so in 1988 it was placed in the list of the World Heritage Endangered Sites. But since 1990s there has been a lot of reconstruction work supported by the government of Oman, and has helped to rescue this place. And there are so many rooms inside. You have so many prayer rooms, library rooms. In fact, this entrance hall is very wide and very beautiful. The Beit al-Jabal. Although the entrance to the Sabah the citadel is not allowed for public, but the new roofs and the drainage and the courtyard, mosques, etc. has helped to remove this fort off the list of World Heritage Endangers. In 2004, the mud walls have really rescued this place and yet maintained the earthiness of this place. Some of the irrigational system and the drainage system are much beyond its time in this palace, and we were on the lookout for the reason why this place is supposedly to be haunted, but we didn't quite find many reasons for that. There are a number of small rooms and unexpected openings and inlets into some unknown areas, but majorly it's very well maintained. Yet in order to discover why this place is called haunted or presumed to be haunted, I spoke to a few people here, and they claim that this fort was a military and religious center of this rich trading community who used to deal with frankincense with the present day Iraq and Syria. So they had these specialized farmers and workers who would work for them, and they didn't want to lose them rather. So they wanted to discourage these locals from going outside this fortress walls into the desert. So a lot of rumors were spread, and one such rumor is that this fort was presumably built by a jinn in a single night. Now the story goes as such that there was once an attack, or presumable attack, by an opponent tribe against these Bahla tribes, and so these Bahla rulers, they asked for help from these supernatural creatures, and one of them is said to have overnight built this fort, and that is what prepared them as their protection, as their savior from the opponent's attacks. And so when the enemies arrived, they didn't expect to see a huge fort built overnight, and that's what scared them, and they dispersed. So this is what saved these Bahla tribes. So that's why this fort is said to be haunted, but no other negative stories about this place has ever been proved true. So but the responsibility and the expectation of unexpected can be made anywhere within the nooks and corners of this fort. Finally, we exit from this fort. It was a memorable experience, and yes, nothing scary actually happened. This seems to be the prayer hall, so people must have been gathering here, and there's a small fact also that all the lighting in this place has been done through natural ways by making windows at a height so that the light would appear into the room but not the sun rays, so that the rooms could be remained or kept cool within the hot days of. So that is all from the Bahla Fort. Until next time, bye.